Kyle Garlett here with your picks against the spread for the championship games on Sunday. Have you recovered yet from that divisional round? I have not. But I did go 3-1 against the spread this weekend, so that was pretty nice. And 3-1 against on prop bet. So we had 6-2 for the weekend. So let's see if we can't replicate that this week. Obviously, only the two games, so we need to win both to come away a winner. But let's go ahead and dive right in. AFC Championship game, Cincinnati Bengals at the Kansas City Chiefs. The point spread, Chiefs by 7. Now, I have a hard time picturing Joe Burrow getting to the Super Bowl before Josh Allen does. I think Allen is the heir apparent after Mahomes in the AFC. And while Burrow is certainly going to be in the mix for many years to come, add in Justin Herbert, and the AFC is packed full of young, great quarterbacks who are going to battle over the next decade, I just can't see Burrow making it past the Chiefs in this game. So I like the Chiefs to win. But looking at that point spread, look, Kansas City is on fire right now. Their offense is clicking. Patrick Mahomes is just great in the postseason, period. He's 8-2. He's got 25 touchdown passes in 10 games. He is the fastest ever to get to 25 touchdown passes in the postseason. That's the most for anybody who's played 10 games in the playoffs. 8-2, fourth straight AFC Championship game that he's hosting. He has never not made it to the AFC Championship game, looking for a third straight Super Bowl. Now, but again, Patrick paid his dues. He lost in the AFC Championship game. Last year, Josh Allen lost in the AFC Championship game. I think Joe Burrow loses in the AFC Championship game, but that offense is really good. Yeah, their offensive line is a mess, and they gave up 9 sacks last week. I think the Chiefs are going to get to Burrow probably 4 or 5 times in this game. But Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Joe Mixon, they have enough weapons to keep this game close. They're going to continue to push the Chiefs. The Chiefs, however, are going to have plenty of success on offense. I see this game coming down to a touchdown, probably maybe less. If this was a point spread that was 6 points, 5.5 points, I would say the Chiefs are going to cover. But at 7 points, I like the Bengals to cover. So the Chiefs are going to win this game, but Cincinnati is going to cover the 7-point spread. So that is your AFC Championship game. The nightcap, NFC Championship game in Los Angeles, San Francisco 49ers, Los Angeles Rams. Now, the 49ers have beaten the Rams twice this year. They've beaten them 6 times in a row, but their offense just hasn't looked very good this postseason. I mean, they were bailed out in Dallas by 14 Cowboys penalties and an offensive coordinator who does not understand that 13 seconds is enough time to make a drive. And then they were bailed out because the Packers had 2 kicks blocked. And of all the guys to struggle in the 0-degree temperatures in Green Bay, it was Aaron Rodgers. So this 49ers team has not looked great. You've got a couple of injuries for Garoppolo, which are a big factor. And the biggest factor to me is Trent Williams. Obviously, we saw what happened with the Rams defensive line versus an offensive line without Tristan Wirfs. They really did a great job of controlling that line of scrimmage, which is the reason they beat the Buccaneers. And let's be honest, they destroyed the Cardinals, and they really should have beaten the Bucs by a lot. Four fumbles is not going to happen very often. They should have won that game by at least a couple of touchdowns. So you've got Trent Williams on the sideline, or potentially on the sideline. Even if he plays, though, his ankle is a mess. You've got a banged-up Jimmy Garoppolo. Elijah Mitchell's not practicing this week because of his knee. I just think there are too many things going against the 49ers in this game. They just don't have the kind of weapons that you've got in Cooper Kupp and OBJ and Cam Akers and Sonny Michel, and Tyler Higbee's been playing great. And obviously Matthew Stafford gets it all together, and he is phenomenal. I like Aaron Donald, Von Miller, Leonard Floyd to really get after Garoppolo. And without Trent Williams there, the running game is going to struggle a little bit. I like the Rams at 3.5 points too. I like the Rams to cover this spread. I think this is a 4 to 7 point, 24-20, 27-20 kind of game. Maybe they push it up to 10 points. Whatever the case, they cover the 3.5 point spread. They're at home, and the Rams will both win the game and cover the spread, and they will be the second straight team to host a Super Bowl in their home stadium after for the first 54 Super Bowls it didn't happen at all, and now it's going to happen 2 times in a row. So those are your picks. Kansas City Chiefs will win the AFC, but the Cincinnati Bengals will cover the 7-point spread. The Los Angeles Rams will win the NFC, and they will cover the 3.5-point spread against the San Francisco 49ers. All right, everybody, we will be back tomorrow with prop bets for each of these two games. Until then, good luck, and we'll see you then. Thanks.